Households which pay for their utilities using prepayment meters should have been getting their first £400 instalment of the government's energy bill support scheme. But, according to analysts, many have been failing to do so. Surveys suggesting only around half of those eligible have so far redeemed the vouchers, providing help with their bills. Let's turn to our economics and business editor, Liam Halligan, with On the Money. Liam, it's obviously those people with the prepayment meters that need the money the most, but it seems from what we're learning that it's not getting through to them.
That's right. It's usually vulnerable, lower-income households, maybe households in receipts of benefits as the highest share of their income who have prepayment meters. It means the energy companies, they want their money up front because they're concerned that these people, often unfairly actually, don't have the credit rating to meet the bills. It's quite a complicated story and a situation, Mark. So I've just got some graphics here to take us through, and I hope people listening on GB News Radio can follow me. That's the Energy Bill Support Scheme. It started on October the 1st, Mark, and it means that each household across the board, the 27 million households across the UK, they get £400 each over the next 6 months from October the 1st. Now, those of us who pay by direct debit, which is 6 in 7 households, it's automatically taken. That £400, it's about £66 a month, comes off your bill.
So you don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it, or it's added as a credit to you by your energy company. But those on prepayment, they get vouchers, and those vouchers only last 90 days, and that's key. Now, as we said earlier, it's about 4 million UK households who get these prepayment vouchers, who use prepayment meters. And the vouchers are sent to them by post or by email or by text. But a lot of households may not be getting these vouchers because they've moved. Often people who are in local authority housing have to move quite often. They might not have a phone. They might not be able to receive text. They might not have facilities to print out the vouchers. And that's why these vouchers, which are redeemable at the post office and at places like PayPoint's a meter provider. They're often in corner shops and so on. Evidence from both these organisations, Post Office and PayPoint, suggests only around half of the vouchers have so far been redeemed, with the other half not redeemed. Now, Mark, there may be many reasons for this. It may be that people are waiting to redeem the vouchers because they want to wait until the weather gets a bit colder. But they need to redeem them quite soon and get them, otherwise they may lose them. Or this
90-day period.
Or if they haven't been informed that they got their vouchers because the government hasn't got their address correctly, then they need to chase that up, maybe by going to Citizens Advice or so on. But all in all, it's a system with lots of holes in it, as was explained to me by someone well known to GB News, Greg Marsh of the Consumer Affairs helpline, NOUS.
The scheme was set up in a way that doesn't make it easy for those who are most vulnerable. 4.something million households in the UK on prepayment meters. About half of them so far haven't cashed in those vouchers. They have 90 days to do that. Unfortunately, unless they do, that money where it's most needed is going to go to waste. So you've got to act now. And let's hope the next time the government supports people on lower incomes, it does so in a way that makes it much easier for them to benefit.
But, of course, immediately something has to be sorted out for, a huge number of people with a huge amount of money. I mean, you mentioned Citizens Advice Bureaus. Could that be one of the sort of conduits that the government uses? Yeah,
look, if you know that you've got the vouchers, if you know that they're coming to you, you've got them on your phone, you've got the piece of paper from the authorities, then you've still got 60 days to redeem them. That's completely fine. I don't want to scare anybody. But if you think you may be vulnerable, if you are using prepayment meter and you don't know anything about this money that you can redeem, that's when you've got to chase. If you haven't already been informed that you've got these vouchers, and it's been a month now since the scheme began, then you might need to chase. And in that sense, local helplines, Citizen Advice Bureau, your local benefits office and so on, they should be able to help you. But vital, because this money is earmarked for the most vulnerable households. And as the weather gets colder, it's vital that those who haven't got access to it get that access.
£400 will go a long way. Yeah, indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Liam. And, of course, we'll keep you updated on that particular topic as well.